What is good, everybody? It's your boy Ruthless DK, and I'm back here with another NBA 2K best teams to join for your MyCareer, MyPlayer, and NBA 2K22. Now, if you search this video up last year for 2K21, you probably ran into my video, which got a lot of love. I made a lot of predictions right, actually, so it's kind of crazy. But if you guys are new to the channel and you didn't subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Please help me out trying to hit 10,000 subs. Make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Also, my no money spent MyCareer series was a big hit on 2K21. So what we do is we grind from overall 60 to 99 overall without spending any money on VC, you know, just like the good old days, just like 2K11, 2K12, 2K13. I think they didn't have VC, and that was the good old days. You had to really grind for your badges and your VC to upgrade your attributes and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do that series again, the no money spent for 2K22. If you guys are interested, make sure you subscribe, notifications on, so you know when we are dropping the videos. I'm sorry for all that info, you know, I had to get that out of the way. Now let's get right into it. So we're gonna start with point guards here. Our top 5 teams to join for point guard in NBA 2K22. Our first team is the Boston Celtics. If you can take a look at their roster here, Marcus Smart is their highest rated point guard. He's more of a 2 guard, honestly. He doesn't bring the ball up the court. He's not a playmaker. He's not a ball handler. So what the Celtics need from a point guard is someone that can handle the ball, maybe like a playmaking type build, you know, someone that's going to get a lot of assists, get the ball to those main scorers, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Also someone that can score also, because Kemba Walker, he's a scoring point guard, but you see that didn't work out. So a scorer and a playmaker that can help this team get to the next level would be beautiful. Our second team for point guard, the Los Angeles Clippers. You can see their highest rated point guard and their starting point guard is Reggie Jackson. He did have a good year last year, actually. You know, if you watch the playoffs, you seen he emerged as a pretty good scorer for them. Who knows if he's going to keep that up the following season. So I think a point guard coming to this team, they have good bigs. They obviously have Kawhi and Paul George. You know, I think this team is missing one little piece, and a good point guard would really help that out. Someone that can take the ball out of Paul George and Kawhi's hands so that they don't have to be playmakers. They can just do their thing on offense and score the ball. Paul George, you know, he's a great shooter, so he can worry about trying to get those three-point looks instead of trying to create his shots. Our third team for point guard is the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion's going to need some help here. Lonzo Ball is gone. He went to Chicago. Their highest rated point guard is Devontae Graham. They have a really good young team. Zion, they got Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas at the center. He's a beast on the rebounds. You guys already know that. They got Devontae Graham. He's more of a 6-man coming off the bench type of guy, and he's like a really good 6-man at that. He can easily average 15 off the bench. So come play point guard for this team. You're going to be able to get a lot of assists with Zion. The lob opportunities are going to be ridiculous with Zion. So point guard, any type of build, honestly, would be fun to play with on the Pelicans. Our fourth team for point guard, and I know this firsthand, the Minnesota Timberwolves. I played for the Timberwolves in 2K21 MyCareer on my no money spent MyCareer, which if you guys don't know about it, make sure you check it out. It's gonna be lit for 2K22 as well. Anyways, point guard for the Timberwolves was so fun to play with. Karl Anthony Towns is a beast. He can score from anywhere on the court. D'Angelo Russell is listed as a point guard, but when I played there, they put him at the shooting guard. They put Anthony Edwards at the small forward, which he's 6'6", so he can hold his own on the small forward end. And then we had Naz Reid and Karl Anthony Towns, so we had a smaller lineup, but I mean D'Angelo Russell's 6'4", he can play the 2 guard and hold his own for sure. I had a shooting slashing build, and it was fun. Obviously, any build's going to be fun to play with here. They really just need a primary ball handler, someone that's going to help create the offense, I guess. And our fifth and final team for point guard, Washington Wizards. Bradley Beal is still here. Russell's gone, okay? Bradley Beal needs help, fellas. They got a somewhat decent team. This team could actually surprise people in the East. Spencer Dinwiddie is their point guard right now. Obviously, he would be the starter. but you would easily take his position. He can come off the bench. They got Montrezl Harrell. You know, he does his thing. You know, they got Kyle Kuzma. I think he's going to shock a lot of people this season, honestly. And don't forget, they still have, you know, Caldwell Pope. They got some youngins. They got Denny Advihai. They got Corey Kispert, one of the best shooters out of the draft. You know, they got a decent team. And I think coming to play here would be fun with Bradley Beal. You know, Russ and Bradley Beal went crazy last year, so why couldn't that be your my player in Bradley Beal? Plus a decent surrounding cast, you know, supporting cast. So the point guard build right here I think would be fun here. Our top 5 teams to join for shooting guard. Our first team right here, Milwaukee Bucks. They just came off a championship. A lot of what ifs this last postseason. You know, if Kyrie never got hurt, blah, blah, blah. The Bucks went out there and they did their thing, man. I got to give them their props. Now, Giannis, he's probably going to play the power forward. Chris Middleton, he's listed as a small forward. He's 6'7". He can hold his own at small forward. Drew Holiday is the point. He can play shooting guard as well. So if you want to make a point guard and put him on the Bucks, Drew Holiday will just shift over to the 2. But if you just start how it is, Drew Holiday is going to play the 1. A shooting guard would be fun here. Their highest rated shooting guard is Dante DiVincenzo. He's only a 78 overall, so that starting position would be easy to take. And I didn't even got to explain how fun it would be to play with the Milwaukee Bucks, bro. They play defense, and you know Giannis dropping 50-piece nuggets out here. Just the Bucks, man. It's going to be fun. You'll have a lot of opportunities. For Giannis, they could use a shooter. They could use a really good shooter. So shooting guard, Bucks, first team. Our second team for shooting guard is the Memphis Grizzlies. You know John Morant's there. He does his thing. I originally thought Dillon Brooks was the shooting guard. I did not know he was 6'7". I thought he was like 6'4" or 6'5". So they have him listed as small forward. So go here, play shooting guard. Dillon Brooks, he emerged as a pretty good player last year. They also got Jaren Jackson Jr. You know, he's decent as well. And they're young, 21. Dillon Brooks is 25, but that's still really young. Come here with shooting guard. Like I said about the Bucks, they need shooters. So a good shooting guard that could shoot the ball from anywhere on the court is going to be something that they could really use. Our third team for shooting guard is the Atlanta Hawks. They got Trey. Their starting shooting guard last year was where's he at? Where's Big Red? Kevin Huerter. He's 6'7". He's a pretty tall shooting guard, but he don't play defense. He can't really hold his own at that position. He shoots lights out. So a shooting guard that's gonna come here and play with the Hawks. Trey, if you and Trey could be like a shooting duo, you know, like a young Splash Bros type of thing. Come here with a nice shooter. Maybe somebody that can slash as well, because you know Trae Young is a really good passer, so he's gonna be able to find you on some cuts, alley-oops, stuff like that. I think a good shooting guard coming to Atlanta would really help Trey take his team to the next level. They have great bigs here. Gallinari can spread the floor. It's just a really good team to come play for. Our fourth team for shooting guard, the Charlotte Hornets. You know they got LaMelo at the 1. I don't know why they call him 6'6", because he's really 6'7", 6'8". I think their starting shooting guard was Terry Rozier. He's like 6'1". Yeah, he's 6'1". He's a really small shooting guard. You know, same thing kind of with the Hawks and Trae Young. LaMelo is a great playmaker. He has to find his shot, but I think coming here as a shooting, slashing build, LaMelo's going to find you for a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of alley-oop opportunities, and he'll also find you in the corner. You don't have to worry about a pass not making it to you from LaMelo. He's going to get you the ball. No pun intended there. But I think it's really going to be fun playing with the Hornets. I might consider playing actually here with the shooting guard. So Hornets, shooting guard number 4. Our fifth and final team for shooting guard in NBA 2K22 MyCareer, the Denver Nuggets. They got the MVP, Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray's gonna be back. They really missed him in the playoffs. Michael Porter Jr. is a beast. He's a 6'10" small forward. He could also play the 4. They have Aaron Gordon still. They have a decent supporting cast. You know, Jeff Green's there now, Austin Rivers. And they still got Bol. So who knows if Bobo can emerge and actually get some minutes. But a shooting guard here, someone that can score. Honestly, that's what they need. Jokic can't do it all himself. Murray and Jokic are pretty good together, but they need just one more supporting player, one more to form the big three. You know what I mean? Our top 5 teams for small forward in NBA 2K22 MyCareer. Number 1, the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is my favorite team personally, okay? This is my team that I rep. The Cavs have been my favorite team for a while now. They need some help, y'all. Make a small forward and come play for these Cavs. Get a freaking championship here. And once you win that championship, send it to me, man. Send it to me on Twitter. You'll find that anywhere in the bio. But, man, we need a ring, man. We need someone to come here. I ain't even got to tell you. Garland's here. He's a great playmaker. He's emerging into a great playmaker. Colin Sexton, you know he's just a pure scorer. They drafted Evan Mobley, the 7-foot. He's a mobile big man. They got Lauri Markkanen. They got Jared Allen for another 5 years. I like this team, man. They're really moving in the right direction. But a small forward, that they need a small forward really bad. So come play for this team, man. Any build for a small forward. Just come help this team win some games, man, please. Our second team for small forward is the New York Knicks. You've seen the Knicks finally made the playoffs as a 5th seed, I believe, 4th or 5th seed last year. Julius Randle did a lot of the work, a lot of the carrying. They just got Kemba. I think he'll fit in pretty good with the Knicks. RJ Barrett's at the shooting guard. Mitchell Robinson is at the center. You know, he's a beast. He's a great shot blocker. So all they're missing is a small forward to come in and start. They did get Evan Fournier in free agency, but he's only 80 overall. Any small forward build would be here. What they lack though is shooting. So maybe, you know, an undersized small forward, maybe like 6'6", 6'7", somebody that can come in here, shoot the ball well, and really run up the score for them. That's what they need. Our third team for small forward is the Utah Jazz. They got Mike Conley. They got Donovan Mitchell. Joe Ingles is there. That's their starting small forward. Joe Ingles was only 33. I thought he was like 35, 36. But you know what the deal is here. They got great shooters out here on the outside. They need a small forward, though. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley are their big 3. But Mike Conley's starting to get a little older, and he's not having as much impact as he used to have on a game. So a small forward coming in here that can just really help score with Mitchell. Rudy Gobert's not a scorer. You know, he's a defender. Mitchell can't do all the scoring. Joe Ingles and Bogdanovich can only do so much. Obviously, Jay Clarkson coming off the bench. He does his thing. He's had a really good 6-man year. But they need a starting small forward that's going to help Donovan Mitchell score the ball, honestly. Our fourth team for small forward is the Houston Rockets, believe it or not. They have a great young team. Christian Wood, he's only 25 years old. He's a beast. They just drafted Jalen Green. He's 6'5" 2 guard. They have Kevin Porter Jr., who the Cavs freaking let go, and I'm so mad about it. But you know what? And I don't know why he's listed at point guard. He's a shooting guard. They got Tice in the paint. You know, he plays good minutes out there. They got a decent little team here in Houston. Small forward coming here to play with John Wall. And then you got Jalen Green at the 2. Christian Woods down low. They have a pretty good young team here. I think it would be a lot of fun to play with them on NBA 2K22. Any type of build for small forward that can score. So a slasher, a playmaker, a shooter, just a bit of small forward. Put them on the Rockets. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. So you guys are going to see the Trailblazers a lot in the rest of this video. They need some help. My boy Damian needs some help. My boy Lillard need help. He got CJ McCollum at the 2. But they need a small forward. Carmelo's gone. Not like he really did much for them anyway. I know that's Carmelo, but like he didn't. He's not his old self anymore. Lillard wants help, and he really deserves it. CJ McCollum's here. You're gonna see this team listed as needing help for a small forward, power forward, and a center. Dame just needs some help. He needs someone to help score. He needs a two-way build, honestly. Someone that can score and also defend. Lillard, go help this man. Somebody go help this man, please. He needs it. Our number 1 team for power forwards in NBA 2K22, MyCareer, the Chicago Bulls. They've made some big moves. They got Lonzo. They got Levine at the 2. They got DeRozan at the 3. They got Vucevic at the 5. But where is the 4? They don't have a 4. Come play 4 for this team. You're going to have a freaking boatload of fun, man. I'm not even lying to you. Lonzo Ball, you know he's a great playmaker. His shooting improved. You know DeRozan, he's a slasher. He's athletic. You know Zach, he is a great three-point shooter. One of the best in the league, if I'm being honest with myself. And you know Vucevic, he does his thing down in the paint, 6'11". I think a big, long power forward, a nice one that can stretch the floor, because you know DeRozan and Levine can slash. Lonzo's gonna find you, so I think a stretch 4 on the Bulls would be a perfect fit. Perfect fit. Our second team for power forward is the Los Angeles Clippers. They really lack big men. They have decent big men. They got Zubac, but Serge Ibaka's always hurt. I know their game isn't real life, but Serge Ibaka is always hurt. And they have Kawhi. They have Paul George. Reggie Jackson has emerged as a pretty decent starting point guard for them. Who knows if he'll continue it into next season. But a power forward to come on this team, really a stretch 4 again, that can space the floor for Kawhi and Paul. But maybe someone down the paint that can bang down low as well. Maybe a nice rebounder for sure, and someone that can hold the paint down. I think that's what they really need here on the Clippers. Number 3, the Sacramento Kings. I was really debating on putting this team on here because the Kings really haven't made much moves. They got Bagley, they drafted a couple years ago, and he hasn't really turned out to what they thought he was going to be. De'Aaron Fox, he's improving. Every year he improves. So he's really becoming one of the best young point guards in the league. They still got H. Barnes. They got Tyrese Halliburton, who can play 2. Buddy Hield's one of the best shooters in the league. I think we all know that. But they really need some bigs down low. They got Holmes. They got Bagley. They got Double T. Honestly, that's it. They need a power forward, I think. Someone that can score. Someone that can rebound. Someone that can just come out and do their thing, man. It's 2K. It's not too hard, but De'Aaron Fox, he can get the job done. He needs a little bit of help to be a pretty good, maybe in a playoff team. Who knows? It's 2K, though. You'll probably win the finals, but I think the Kings are just a different team to play for than everyone else plays for, and I think they'll be a lot of fun. Our fourth team for power forward, believe it or not, we got the Phoenix Suns here. Devin Booker. I don't even have to explain this, man. They made it to the finals, okay? They went up 2-0 on the Bucks. What happened, though? Who knows what happened? They got Ayton down in the paint. I think a stretch 4 would really be a lot of fun coming and playing here. Someone that can space the floor really well. Their starting power forward is Jay Crowder. He's 6'6". They need like a 6'10" power forward that can shoot the ball, like a Kevin Love type build. Like, not now Kevin Love back in the day, you know what I mean? So a nice rebounder, someone that can shoot, and also get some hook shots down the paint, some easy close shots. Chris Paul's going to get you the ball. Devin Booker's going to help score. I think the Suns will be a good fit for a power forward. So we got the Trailblazers again. What can I say? Dame needs help. I've already explained this for the small forwards. They have Lillard and McCollum. That's it. They traded for Larry Nance. That's pretty much all they got is Lillard and McCollum, and they do a pretty good job of carrying this team. But once they get into the playoff and they play these really good teams, they can't do it all by themselves, and it's really Lillard doing his thing out there. They need help, small forward, power forward, and center, honestly. Come to this team, help Dame out. Somebody help this man get past the first round at least. Help this man at least make it to the finals. Get him at any type of power forward build. He just needs help. He just needs some help. Our final position, the centers for our NBA 2K22 MyCareer best team to join, Charlotte Hornets. Their starting center last year was PJ Washington. I think he's undersized. He's 6'7". He's a 6'7" center. PJ Tucker did it, but I don't think PJ got that heart like PJ Tucker. But they have a decent team. They have a lot of guards. They have a lot of forwards. They got Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, and Kelly Oubre Jr. LaMelo Ball is going to be one of the best players in the league before too long. This team is going to emerge. A center build here would be really fun. pick and roll with LaMelo. I think a paint beast would be fun here, honestly. Someone that can athletic, alley-oop dunks, back somebody down, get some easy close shots in there. Rebounding, someone that can protect the paint. Either way, it really don't matter what center build you make. I think either way, it's going to be a really fun build. I think it's going to be a really fun team to play for. Y'all didn't think you was going to see the Mavericks on this list, but here they are for center. Second team that I have picked. I think KP played center. I mean, he's 7'3". Luka don't like KP. KP don't like Luka. Maybe they like each other's personality, but they don't like playing with each other. Luka needs some help if he ever wants to get past the first round. Center build is what Luka needs, I think. Someone that could score the ball with Luka's. Luka's a great playmaker. He's going to bring the ball up the court. He's going to do his thing. He can create his own shot. We all know who Luka Doncic is. But they need a big man. They need a big man. Someone that can help Luka out. I mean, any type of big man build is really going to work. Come play center for Luka. Help this man out. Please help this man out. Our third team for center, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a very, 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 very young team. Very inexperienced team. But Shea is getting better every year. He's an offensive threat. That's what it says right up there. He has 41 total badges. The man don't play around. They got Lou Dort. He's a great defender. Derek Favors, he's older. He's 29. He's not that old, but he's older. Like I said, they got a young team. They just drafted Josh Giddey. He's a decent playmaker. You know, he's 6'9" point guard pretty much. He can handle the ball. They need a center. Mike Muscala is their Derek Favors is their highest rated center. He's only 6'9" though. Bring like a 7'2" build here. I know they got what's his name, Poku. He's 7 foot tall. Bring like a 7'3" build here, man. Come play center for these Thunder. Help Shea out. It'll be fun, honestly. Any type of build, honestly, gonna work for the Thunder. They just need help in any shape, way, and form. Our fourth team for center, just like small forward, just like power forward, the Portland Trailblazers. Like I said, Dame needs help from the small forward down. Small forward, power forward, center. That he needs help. He needs help. I don't gotta explain it. If you watch NBA basketball, you know that Dame does it all by himself. CJ helps here and there, but CJ is not as consistent as Dame. We all know that. Come help Dame before he really leaves this team, man. I know he don't want to, but would y'all stay if you didn't have help for the year after year after year? I don't know. Come help Dame. Get that man a ring or something, man. Our fifth and final team for center is the Golden State Warriors. I know they got James Wiseman. What did he do last year? Was he a rookie? Was last year his rookie year? Was last year his rookie year? Honestly, I can't remember. It might have been. Who knows? I can't remember. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it was. So, do I have to explain this team? They got Steph. Klay Thompson is coming back. Draymond's still there. Andrew Wiggins. You got your starting four right there. Where's their five? James Wiseman? He hasn't done much. Come play center for the Warriors. James Wiseman can come off the bench for you for all I care. I really like James Wiseman, but he didn't do nothing last year, man. And it kind of made me mad. And I don't even like the Warriors like that. So, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, they're coming back out for revenge. People think they're done, but they think they can still do it. And I don't doubt them at all. So, center help will just put them that much more over the top, man, for sure. That is it for the video, guys. Hopefully, this helps you. I will be updating the list as more free agency signings go on. As the trade deadline approaches, you know, we're going to have new roster. We're going to have people be moving around. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you got to do. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and like I said, my no money spent MyCareer series, we're going to be grinding without buying VC from overall 60 to overall 99. It's a grind just like the good old days. If you've been playing 2K for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, you guys tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe, turn them notifications on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.
I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit your fist. But he hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed.